Hey everyone, I'm Chief Meteorologist Jordan Frazier. We're jumping right into your national watches and warnings. And while we're in the middle of summer, kind of ending out August, I don't see a whole lot of heat warnings. I see a lot of flood watches though. What's up with that? So we're starting to finally cool down with the help from some powerful cold fronts and some ample rainfall. We got flood watches all the way across the entirety of southern Idaho, even extending into southern Montana along Interstate 15 and much of Nevada as well, northern parts of Nevada extending across Interstate 80, even into northern California. I am also watching our powerful system push its way through much of the Central Plains. So central parts of looks like not just Kansas, but even heading into northern Oklahoma, right along 135, Interstate 70. Yeah, lots of aerial flood advisories as well too. Keeping an eye on that. So with that in mind, what are we looking at? A variety of temperatures with a lot of those pop-up and isolated showers and thunderstorms, mainly extending from Denver to Dallas to Houston, although a little bit more reasonable in terms of temperatures. You head out to Minneapolis, 80 degrees, a little bit of fog in the morning. Washington, D.C., partly cloudy, 82. Those overnight lows starting to reflect a little bit more of what fall should look like, although it's still way too early to even say fall. 59 for Denver tonight, 77 for DFW, 47 for Grand Rapids. Now we're talking. 56 for Knoxville, 73 for Jacksonville. In terms of showers and storms, the main impact is going to be that cold front. There was that level 1 risk yesterday for much of Denver and the entirety of eastern Colorado. Now I'm watching this squall line push its way into the northern parts of Texas, southern parts of Oklahoma, and even extending out into Arkansas. A couple of those pop-up nature showers, thunderstorms, even extending all the way out into the Texas Panhandle, right along Interstate 20. Then that severe risk kind of extends all the way down just to the northern parts of Houston, but mainly southern parts of Louisiana. That line still extends even across into West Texas, into New Mexico as well, with that chance for more of those pop-up showers, ample rainfall in much of the southeast, and even the Central Plains heading into the weekend. So is there going to be significant amount of rainfall? It's really only going to be associated with the line from that cold front. So you can see that one severe risk for this afternoon, even heading into the later part of this weekend. That's where the heaviest amount of rain is going to be, much of Louisiana, even into eastern Texas. Temperatures pushing into the weekend. All right, well, a cold front typically brings cooler temperatures, so we should see a nice little steady drop. Not so much for the Northwest, with the exception of Seattle, because they've already been hit by that system. Phoenix still staying pretty toasty, just like it normally is. Even Denver, not too bad. A lot of those low 80s. Texas, a mix of those 80s, 90s, and triple digits, because that's how Texas rolls. Southeast, okay. We cooled down a little bit on Friday for Little Rock, but that's because they're seeing those pop-up showers and storms. Moving up into the Appalachian Mountains, a mix of those 80s, looking pretty good. Great Lakes, ooh, here we go. Grand Rapids, 60s and those 70s, wrapping it up in the Northeast into those 60s, 70s, and 80s. Overall, not a bad way to finish out August.